this late at night or this time of night, it's probably all AI. Shadowkicker's here with me, and we're gonna kick something, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're gonna try at least, right?
Okay, team deathmatch. What's your favorite ship for team deathmatch?
Honestly, probably Shadow. I use the Shadow mostly between that one and the Corvus.
Yeah, I ran into you with the Shadow a couple of times.
Yes, I remember that. A few, like probably a week ago.
Yep. Well, one thing that I don't know if you're familiar. Well, you're aware. You probably are since you run the Shadow. Just remember that when you're shielded, when you're cloaked, you know obviously you can still be hit. And what I've learned, I'm not very good with the Shadow, but what I've learned is after I cloak, turn.
Yep. Yeah,
change directions.
It still has a little trail that follows you for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And if somebody's watching your trajectory and you don't change trajectory, they can figure out where you are.
Yeah. I mean, what's nice is that when you do go cloaked, it takes the target off of you, the reticle.
It does.
So they can't focus on you, but yes, they can still hit you.
But if you're running something like I am, the Vulcan, or you're running the Jackal that has splash damage, you just got to get close.
Right.
Destroy the enemy.
Alright, let's see where they are. I'm in the Vulcan, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that was your favorite ship to use.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely like the guns on that one. They're a little scattery, but they're definitely powerful.
Yeah, they also, okay. Come back here, Boar. One thing that I've noticed a lot of people will do in this game, and it's a mistake, well, any combat game like this, is to get tunnel vision. You know, they'll start chasing one character, one enemy, and they'll stay. There's some friendly spiders down here if you need them.
Yeah, I seen that. I don't need them yet, but I will.
I always grab them just in case.
You just stay with somebody. You know, if you try to focus on everything around you, you're not going to kill anyone.
But if you get too much tunnel vision, then, you know, things get in behind you.
Yes. Yeah, you definitely got to be still aware of your surroundings. Of who's shooting at you, who's around you.
Good kill.
And one thing I've noticed is that when they run out of boost, they tend to go hide around like an asteroid or in a tunnel.
Same thing with their shields.
Yes, yep.
If their shields go down, they'll try to, well, you know, actually, I mean, if you think about it, that's a smart thing to do, because the shields regen, hold does not.
Yes, yep.
Well, in most cases. Well, they don't regen anyway, but they can, some of the ships can heal themselves.
Yeah, like the Vulcan has that ship repair.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. It helps sometimes. But I found out from my buddy Seven that I don't care if you've got full shields. If you've got full shields and full health, if he hits you with that Mjolnir from the Wraith, if he gets a good hit on you, you're dead. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, there's definitely what is that? I think the Banshee has a one-shot missile as its ultra.
Yeah, the Wraith. I think it's the Wraith. You might be thinking of because the Mjolnir.
Nope, actually, both have it. The
oh,
Wraith
really?
does
Oh,
and
okay.
The Banshee. Yep.
I
don't play it much. But someone I just started playing with, it's a girl from Texas, actually. She used the Banshee. And I'll tell you what, that thing whizzed by my head. Good thing I was on her team.
It's always good to have those on your team.
Yes, I agree. And there is my first death. So what do you think about the new Star Wars Squadrons?
I am looking forward to it. It's already pre-ordered, and as soon as it's available, I'll be playing it.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm telling people. You know, if you're not familiar with this VR combat, if you want to get ready for that game, this is a good game to be in.
You know what's funny is I've been saying the same thing. I actually started a Discord server for Squadrons, and I got about 35 people right now. Mostly old Valkyrie players, actually.
Oh yeah.
And, the ones that aren't Valkyrie players, I've been telling them, you know, to get Valkyrie. It's only like $15, and it's, you know, great practice. It's a, you know, first-person VR space dogfighter, just like Squadrons.
So it's going to be those people that Valkyrie pilots are going to have the advantage out of the gate, I believe.
Oh, completely. Completely. And that's why I'm glad I got most of them on my server at the moment. Because that's definitely going to make for a very stacked clan. You know, even Farscape's on there.
Right.
You know, he's a good player, but, you know, pretty much any... I feel like the PC guys will do a lot better just because of the, you know, the Valve Index, the Oculus Rift. It just has so much better frame rate. And clear
Now
graphics.
is Squadrons going to be cross-platform?
Yes, it is. Even for voice comms.
Oh, very nice then.
Yup, so PC can communicate with PS4 or Xbox or vice versa, you know. Yeah, they definitely thought of everything with that game. And no microtransactions.
Good.
Which is great for EA. That's a first.
Yeah. Don't run into the rock, Chuck. It's not good for the hull.
Yeah, I can't count how many times I've done that. They come out of nowhere sometimes, you know, no matter how
It's like,
big
wait a
they
minute,
are.
who put that there?
Yeah, that wasn't there a second ago.
We're not leaving till they're all wiped out.
I'll tell you, one guy that always gets me is Sif.
Sif is squirrely. You got to really watch him.
Yeah. I feel like his AI intelligence is a lot higher than the other bots.
Well, once you get up, if you're running with 60s, and you know, like 55s and 60s, you'll run into a couple of them, Thor and Loki. Those guys are good. Those bots are really not Thor, like as in the god Thor. Yeah, Thor.
Okay.
Thor and Loki. Those two usually run together. When they show up at the same time. You know, in the same match. And they run wing, so they watch each other's back. Which sometimes these others will.
Yeah, just not quite as much, honestly.
Right, yeah.
We'll be talking about this
That's
battle for
game.
years to come.
That was good.
Alright.
Seemed to go by pretty quick, actually.
Oh yeah. I love Team Deathmatch.
Oh, I know, that's my favorite one. I'm not honestly too big, and we were pretty close, actually.
That's it. I got a couple
like
more assists than you did, but that's...
Yup.
That's all.
And one less death, so that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Good run. Good run. Now what I'll do is I'll kick off the stream here in a moment and then bring it back on. That way the streams are not, you know, like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed you do a lot of like 12-minute, you know, 10 to 12
one match.
minutes.
Yeah, usually one match. Now, what I found out, what I've seen so far, is if we back out and quit session, that'll give us a couple of minutes, and then we'll just resquad. And I'm going to kick off the stream. And we'll be back in a few minutes.